I'm ZoWilliams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss a woman's ass. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my nip.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
ZoWilliams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason. Do it, Whitney.
Yeah.
Okay, never do it again.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Yeah! We in the building. The voice of reason. It's a new Monday. And you know what it is. We like to turn up with the illest relationship topics in the building. Whitney, Team Tabor,
Hey.
over there tripping right now.
I'm on Snapchat. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to be, I think, maybe sometimes.
Yeah?
What's good, guys? Happy Monday. Hey, shout out to my Seahawks, all you Seahawk haters. Y'all got about 10 minutes to talk trash to me on Twitter at Miss Tabor. Holler at me if you want to talk trash. You got 10 minutes. After that, I'm over it. Okay?
They got 10 minutes to talk
That's
trash.
it.
They don't even need 10 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I guarantee most of y'all teams wouldn't even have made it that far.
Not
I'm
really
proud
a
of my
long
boys.
history
I'm proud
of
my
winning in Seattle, so it's cool.
Okay.
You guys are just reverting back
so,
to
hey,
your normal.
So how was your weekend? I'm so interested in your weekend. Man, I'm so interested in your weekend.
Oh, Jesus. I'm just saying, I had a good time watching teams I hate lose.
Oh.
Hey!
Hi, hater. It's all good. It's all good. We never lose. We win. Even when we lose, we win.
Oh, yeah. Classic moral victories. Anyway. And we're back,
And
ladies
we're back. Hey, guys.
The voice of reason is in the building. Listen, if you're just tuning in to the voice of reason, maybe this is your first time. What I do is present difficult relationship topics. We want to have a discussion. It's caller driven, right? So what that means is, as a listener, you've got to get to your phone lines. The number to dial is 323-230-44.
45.
323-230-44.
45.
That's the number to dial. When you tune in, we want to hear your opinion. We want to know what state you're calling from. We want to know what's on your mind as it relates to the topic. Now, got a couple of things I got to promote. Go to my website, IamZoWilliams.com, and purchase your copy of my newest, latest, greatest relationship book, The Relationship Dismount, How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship. Listen, if you have a Kindle, it needs to be on your Kindle. If you have an iPhone, it needs to be in your iBooks. And if you have two hands, it needs to be in your hand. All you got to do is go to IamZoWilliams.com, order your copy. I'll sign it, mail it out tomorrow. Get at me, man. That's how we do. Also, Android, iPhone users, you can download the ZoWilliams app. The ZoWilliams app is everything ZoWilliams, including all of my appearances. I got 2 this month, the 23rd and the 29th. I'm going to be in Sacktown on the 23rd doing a manhood conference, trying to mentor these young kids and raise them up in the way they should be raised. They're going to say, who in the hell are you to do that? Because I'm flawed and I don't mind owning my shit. So we're going to teach the kids how to do that and grow up. You feel me?
I like it.
Then on the 29th, I'm going to be at Kentucky State University.
Kentucky.
Really doing the same thing, teaching men how to write their own narrative. If you're in the area, the Kentucky State area, come holla. St. Louis. I know you guys are close to Kentucky. Get at your brother. I may be wrong. I could be wrong. But get at your brother. I'm going to be out there turned up. Now that that's out of the way, today's topic. Wow.
Snap.
Jesus.
They ain't ready.
It's a tough topic.
I don't know if I'm ready.
It's a tough topic. Today's topic is interfaithful relationships. Now, you've heard of interracial, maybe even interfacial.
I don't even know. No.
Well, an interfacial relationship is when you cute and your partner ugly.
Ooh, yeah, I had a
That's an
couple of those.
interfacial relationship. We'll do that too.
I gave one of those one try, one swing a little bit.
Little ugly boyfriend running around with
I'm
a
like,
little gullum.
Oh, but people were like, why? How did he do that? He must be rich. He must be rich. Nah, he was broke too. He broke and ugly.
Damn.
2-time
loser. Okay. So
we're over those days, guys.
I guess we'll have to come back and do the interfacial show really quickly.
Yeah.
To talk about Whitney's ugly boyfriend.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
But today's topic is interfaithful relationship. This is a tough one too, because think of it this way. You Buddhist. Your partner is Christian. How y'all gonna raise the kid? What belief is the kid gonna be? You know you can't take your Buddhist husband to the Christian church.
He gonna be.
They gonna be like, you know he going to hell. And then the Buddhist might say, well, you know hell don't exist.
Ooh. Got him. How you doing?
I'm just saying.
Dang.
Or say it's the other way around. Say you Muslim, right? And your partner Christian. You'll be like, who you waiting on? I'm waiting on Jesus. Me too.
Waiting on something.
Then you should be Christian. No, Muhammad is the seal of the prophets. Whoa, how you raised a kid. What happens if you Christian, he Muslim, and the kid grow up to become atheist?
Ooh.
Like, I'm tired of both of y'all bullshit.
What y'all doing on Thanksgiving? It's gonna be a rough Thanksgiving.
Damn. How do you intermarry cultures? Listen, if you've done it successfully, get to your phone line. The number to dial is 323-230-4445. That's the number to dial. Today's topic, the pros and cons of interfaithful relationships. Can your relationship with your religion ruin your relationship with your significant other? Wow. What if you're Native American?
Hey, how are you?
You'd be like, listen, man, the great eagle, the great spirit eagle says, like, spirit eagle, is that like the Holy Ghost?
The Thunderbird in my tribe.
Thunderbirds, right?
Yeah, the Thunderbird saved our whole situation, so we
Or the Kachina.
There it is.
Yeah, like, what's happening?
Popping.
I'm just saying, how do we do this? Somebody get to your phone lines and call us right now. We've got Veronica, Conway, Lourdes Pegasus on the line.
Hello, party people. Hello.
What's up, boo thang?
Hey, VC.
Hey.
So what do you think about this? Is this the epitome of being unequally yoked?
Are you asking me, Veronica?
Of course, Veronica.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yes.
I wasn't going to say nothing until you said something.
No, I just never know if you're bringing me in or you're asking it in general. Okay.
I just wasn't going to say nothing.
So, So I think people, if you're going to navigate this effectively, interfaith relationships, I think you have to have very fluid boundaries, meaning fluid. You can't be so rigid about your beliefs because, ultimately, I think we all serve, there's just one God. That's just really there's different practices around this entity that we call God, but really there's one. And so when people get into trouble is when they have really fixed, rigid ideas and identities about what the ritual or the practice is to experience God.
Wow.
Right? And so if you're going to make that work, I think that there has to be some fluidity and some flexibility, not around the idea of God, but the practice and the rituals that you engage in around it.
Wow. I like that. I wonder. Yes. And for all of those who don't know who she is, here's a primer.
Oh, my God. little pony.
Yes,
I'm
it
just
is.
saying.
That's our little pony.
She's our little pony.
our little beast. Our little Ronnie con.
Friendship is magic. Friendship is magic.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's first off, relationship is already work. But a lot of people think relationship is work from the perspective of my way is the right way, and let me work on getting you to see it my way.
Right. That's right.
So people miss the whole purpose of relationship. I believe relationship is a universal school. It is the university of you. Any reflection or feedback that you get from your partner is really your curriculum, what you need to work on personally. And I think a lot of people miss that lesson. They're always saying, well, if you could just be like this. Well, if I could get you to just shift in this way. And if you were like this, then I would be happy. And they don't understand that relationship, isn't about that. Right? So how do you, can your love transcend the culture, the religious culture you were raised as? Because in a way, you got to put Jesus and all of that shit to the side if true love is in place, I think. Like, for instance, maybe your partner has to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Maybe there has to be a meeting of the minds. Well, you know what? I'm going to put Islam down a little bit. Or in other words, make concessions for you. Who's willing to do that?
I'm definitely willing to do that.
Damn, that's hard for a lot of people.
I mean, I guess I was raised Christian. My parents weren't super like, you have to go, we got to do this, whoop-de-whoop. But I wanted to go, and they said, if you want to go do your church stuff, go ahead, kid, do your thing. I did it until I was like, okay, I'm over this. But yeah, I think I wouldn't have any issue with adopting my partner's some of it, as long as he's willing to, listen to what I have going on too.
What about this? Does your religious beliefs strictly forbid you from dating someone of a different faith?
Like Catholic, I think I dated a Catholic dude, and he was like, you gotta woo-woo. I'm like, what? I gotta switch my whole life now? Or before I can even introduce you to my mama, you have to become Catholicized or whatever I don't know.
Catholicized.
Yeah.
I'm done. Whitney, I'm about to run out this building right now.
It's a real thing, Zo. I'm
Make
trying to
up
tell
another
you.
goddamn word, see what happens.
That's a real thing, Zo. I'm trying to tell you.
I had to be Catholicized.
Yeah, they had to dip me. Instead, they dipped me in some, I was like,
in some holy lemonade?
Yeah, some water, some nacho cheese. I don't know what it was, but they dipped me in. They were trying to do all that.
Cheese?
Look, where that one at? Where's
no,
that
but
religion?
you know what's interesting?
What was that?
If you're a woman and you're in love with a dude of a different faith than you, should you read up on that faith's treatment of women? Because
that might flip the script. That might flip it and dip it on him.
Yeah, flip it and dip it.
That might be like, you know what, bruh? It's been real. You feel? We had a great run.
See, in my belief, you ought to every evening.
Okay, well, I need to see it in the real book. Where the book at?
Is it right here? Hamala.
Look at in the
Hamala.
what would the Zoe Bible be called? I don't even know.
It'll be the chapter of
Oh gosh.
this evening. I'm gonna need.
He's crazy.
I'm wrong. Please forgive me. I'm wrong.
Look.
No, but I'm serious. I need a pastor. If you know a pastor, somebody get their reverend to call in and tell us what the real definition of unequally yoked is. Because a lot of Christians use that, right, to say, listen, I can't date somebody of another race. But does the Bible actually say you can't be with nobody else?
I don't know.
Hey, I know a couple of things, but I'm holding on to what I know or what I think I know that I might have forgotten.
Can I speak to this?
Yes, baby.
My ex-husband. This was deep. So when I met my ex-husband, I was fresh out of Cal Berkeley, whole life in front of me, and he was older. He was like 49 years old. Some could say that I had some daddy issues. So I thought, a nice man, it's safe and older and mature. And so a couple things about how he used religion to control me, really, is, first of all, he didn't tell me until after we were married that he was a born-again Christian. did not tell me that. Knew that I came from a Black Panther family where Karl Marx said the religion is the opiate of the masses. Knew that my mother had been, my stepmother had been a born-again Christian, and she was very anti-religion. He knew that. He waited until after we were married to tell me that she was Christian, and then began to pound on this thing saying, you were unequally yoked because you're not obedient to me.
Oh, he was trying to pimp you with the Bible.
It was some
Bible pimping.
Bible pimping.
It was some bait and switch.
Damn.
And so then it was like, well, we're not equally yoked because you're not in the Christ. And I'm like, wait a minute, what happened? Like what? Right? So it was a real sneaky ass, devilish ass. I'm going to say devilish control thing.
You can say devilish.
To try to bring me under his control so that I would quote unquote submit to him. Not that he was in any way worthy of submitting to, because I naturally women love surrendering and submitting to men that are worthy of submission and surrender, but not anything else.
Wow. This is about to be some, man, this is cold. Listen, we got a caller on the line right now.
All right.
From Japan.
Oh, what?
Let's get the homie Lance in. He's on line 4 from Japan.
Was it
Speak
konnichiwa?
on
Is that how you say
Lance.
it? Konnichiwa?
I don't know what to say.
Konnichiwa.
What up?
What's happening,
Arigato.
pimp?
Konnichiwa. Or not?
Feeling, man.
You in an interfaithful relationship?
Yes, I am.
You what are you, Southern Baptist and she Shinto? What's going on?
Okay, I'm about to say so many inappropriate things right now. I'm just going to keep them to myself.
Nah, y'all good, man. I used to be a Christian because that's how I was brought up. You know. as a
First
baby.
off,
I
I'm
couldn't
finna
read.
act like your mama right now. You can't undo being saved.
Once, always.
God will wait on you,
Once-
okay?
once
You
a
just out
Christian.
there in the world right now. You bullshitting, but you
gonna come on
First
back.
off, you already accepted him into your heart. He's your Lord and Savior. You can't undo it.
Hilarious.
You just a little wayward right now.
and then you as my mom, I'm gonna say, the devil is a lie. With the holy
See,
water. Get
that's
back.
a Christian term right
Get
there.
back.
The devil is a lie. See, I hear you, baby. You speaking that shit, but you still want us. God is patient.
He'll cleanse. Yes, he'll cleanse you.
Go ahead, pimp.
No, when you was on Periscope earlier today, it really just hit me because I was comparing my first marriage, my starter pack, to my wife I have now. And I was when I was younger and I was in my previous relationship, I was a Christian, but my thoughts were totally limited, and I never felt right. But then I became more conscious, more spiritual, and my wife, who's a Christian now, and who doesn't believe in all the other stuff that I believe, but she has an open mind. So she was open to hear how I look at the world in the spiritual context, and I don't shun her away in her beliefs. We support each other. So I actually bounced something off her head. I said, "How do you feel knowing that your ancestors were conquered by a religion that you now use in your daily life?"
Wow.
And that started making it think.
That hurts.
So it kind of hurt her, but at the same time, she's so loving and understanding. She encouraged her to go to research herself, and she knew I wasn't trying to spite her. So,
Man,
we
hey,
got a
brother.
good thing going on.
That right there was great advice. The piece that we heard, you were breaking up just a little bit. You can't wail and be on the phone at the same time. He's Japanese. He's probably out on the water.
I'm a nigga.
I know what you are, Lance. I'm just He's out there chasing Moby Dick and his line is dropping. I don't know what's going on. Hey, but we appreciate the call all the way from Japan. Good looking out, brother. Stay with us. Stay locked into us. And whenever you can call, man, call in. We'd love to hear your voice. Thanks again, brother.
All right, God bless.
Have you and your partner decided to practice a neutral religion as a means to reconcile your religious differences? Do religious beliefs make you more intolerant and inflexible? And thus, can the religious belief be blamed for the failure of a relationship? Because if you're incalcitrant right?
Oh, yeah.
Intransigent, obstinate.
Yep.
Oh,
Just-
big word.
I'm just saying, if you're all of that,
Monday.
right? It's Monday. Get your goddamn thesauruses
You
out.
gotta wait for them big words till Wednesday. Can I get it till Wednesday, bruh?
No, you gonna get it right now, pimp.
These big
I'm
old
just
words.
saying,
These big old words.
if your religious views are inflexible, could that also make your relationship views inflexible? How many people you see struggling, staying single because they looking for a man to fit a belief, an ideological construct of God, as opposed to seeing the God in the person? Most people want you to behave the way the scriptures say, but they have no sight with regards to seeing the God in you. I always say women are out there asking for a God-fearing man when they should be praying for a God-realized man.
Okay.
What is the difference between the two? Who wants to call in and speak on it? 323-230-44.
45.
That's what I want to hear. Whitney, you had a point to make? Or you just co-signing?
I'm just co-signing. I
Whitney
just feel
co-signing
like
right now.
I'm looking for them God type brothers. You feel me? Because I'm not going to church like that. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it like that.
But I think also women need to be aware of the conscious pimps too.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's some conscious
speak more.
pimpdom going on too.
Yep.
A word?
Listen, baby, I see your aura. It's tangerine color.
You know what they say now? You know what the one it is now? They be using the, oh, your energy is so dope. Like, you're just vibe. You're dope. If a dude is saying energy and vibe too much to you, he's trying to play you. That's a new game.
Well, let me just do it
John
another way.
knows,
And
John
let me do it
been-
another way and set Veronica up with this, because a lot of people understand the more spiritual you become, the less definitive you become.
Yeah. Amen.
So when you got
Amen.
a motherfucker talking in circles,
Yeah.
and it's quote unquote pseudo conscious circles, he's a hustler.
Hustling.
He's a hustler. If he trying to sell you on an idea, he got the conscious shit lined up like a fucking telemarketer script.
He been said it too many
Right.
times.
Yeah, he done said it. He's a hustler. Listen, a lot of the spiritual dudes or spiritual people, you know, they're very ambiguous in the way that they deal. It's not always definitive because they're open to a particular kind of flow. Whereas people who have an agenda tend to be very linear. Be like, I'm going to use this to get this. This is a means to an end. I'm going to use consciousness or spirituality as a fishing rod to get these women who get enamored by charisma.
Right.
Yikes.
Right.
Ugh. Veronica, is that what happens? Have you seen the conscious pimping
Yeah.
going down?
Yeah,
I know
I
Ronan gonna
have.
speak on that.
And here's the thing. So when you say, you know, can your relationship be, you know, broken up by the intransigence of the religious viewpoint, I'm going to say it can be broken up by the delusion.
Oof.
Because here's the thing: if your spiritual and religious practice doesn't manifest itself in material reality, meaning if there's no actual evidence of it in your life, that your life isn't getting better because of it, that it hasn't, that things aren't accruing to you in your journey because of it, then it's delusional.
Well, no.
Right?
I'm about to say it the other way. You just proved Christianity then. You just proved it. These motherfuckers done turned out to be right.
There it is.
The fuck happened?
I don't even
Veronica, why'd you do that? Why did you make Christianity right?
Just bow.
Wait, what are you talking
She
about?
just proved Christianity is right. First off, they don't want shit from this world right now.
Major key.
They like, fuck this world. We gonna go to the next world.
Bless up.
Right? So they shit is about suffering. This is why they poor.
Yep.
Oh God. You done proved they whole shit.
Their whole shenanigans.
Right. Well, but here's the other piece of it. So, and this is where me and my husband would come to straight up blows, right? Because it's like, if you can hide behind Jesus as a reason that you don't have to actually function here in reality, like if you're in a relationship or a marriage and you have children, guess what? You are interdependent. And what one person does impacts the other person, whether it's around money or logistics or whatever it is, you're interdependent. So if now you can say, well, I don't have to actually be functional because Jesus is going to take care of it, then guess what? Nothing actually gets solved in the relationship. And you can't actually move anything forward practically because you're hiding behind the delusion.
Ooh.
Wow. The God Delusion.
Yo.
Richard Dawkins. Go get the book. Sorry.
That's how I felt about my mom. My mom is a grown woman, love her to death, love you, Mom. But
Don't talk no shit about Jesus. You in trouble.
she always well, I lost this situation, but I'm just gonna pray on it and God's gonna fix it. I'm like, no, you need to get up off your ass and fix it yourself. I'm sorry if I can't even say that to her, but I obviously didn't say the ass to my mom. But I feel like what VC just said is real.
And what is this dumbass shit? I'm spiritual versus religious. What does that mean?
I mean, I believe, because I say that I'm a spiritual person, but I'm not into the super religion and all that jazz. I believe in a higher power more than myself. I'm not going to sit here and say, I am God and I run this and this is whoop-de-whoop. Like, I do believe there
you
are
God.
things. I get it.
You are God.
All right.
We're just gonna go
and
with that.
scene.
Yeah.
And I'm done with my
I'm just
point.
going to go ahead and co-sign that you are God.
I like it.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Can we smoke a bag of being God? What is that about?
Let's light it up.
Veronica, can we smoke a bag of being God?
Please.
Being God?
Being God.
Absolutely. We are God. We are. There's no separation between us and God. We're just simply
Where's the
extensions
Pegasus
of his,
music?
We're
Cue the
just
Pegasus.
extensions of God's creation. Every cell in our body is infused with God, the God force. It's not a mystery. Not that you couldn't tell Christians that because it's like, oh, that's so blasphemous, and but that's the whole point. That's in other words, people that like to be told what to do. Oh my God.
Thank God.
Why?
Underneath her though,
Is this my life?
let it quietly. Don't interrupt her. Just let it quietly support her. Care Bears. Let's go. Go ahead, Veronica. Finish your thought.
The Care Bears.
That's the VC squad. Is the Care Bears.
Right. Who's that coming from up in the sky?
It's VC.
Right.
Yeah.
Let it support her. Go ahead, VC. Finish your thought.
The Care Bears. I think that even in the context of the different religions, there are different religions that appeal to people's different sensibilities. My husband and his family don't know how to function if they're not on orders. Fundamentally. They don't know how to function if they're not on orders. I am the opposite.
Wow.
I ain't really trying to be on nobody's orders because I'm really on orders. I'm really listening to Source and God all the time. My husband used to complain about it. He'd say, you know what? There's nothing that you answer to besides the conversation that you're having with Spirit. You're constantly in the conversation, and you only answer to it. And be woe any nigga that tries to get between you and you answering your call. I'd never really see you angry unless somebody is disrupting your connection to you answering the call.
Wow.
So I don't even think about. I'm not into be on orders. I'm already on orders, but I'm listening directly. His family can't actually function without orders, so it's two totally different sensibilities.
She banging on her ex-husband. Fuck y'all.
That's
and
why
your
he gone.
belief.
Bye.
And your book, cuz.
That's why he gone.
You feel me? Mm-hmm. That's why he got booted up out of heaven.
Care
you can't
Bears
be in
all
heaven with
day.
the Care Bears and motherfucking My Little Pony
Pegasuses
talking
and
that
stuff.
bullshit.
Nah.
What's wrong with you,
Back
cousin?
up, get a little horn to the face,
You
player.
figure deal?
Unicorns up in here all
Just because
day.
she on high don't mean she ain't
By
got
myself.
squad. We'll come mash on you, fool.
Care Bear squad all day.
Sup?
Nothing. Sunshines and rainbows. What?
Bitches.
Yeah.
Raining down on y'all niggas.
With gumdrops and stuff.
What?
I'm just saying. We just had to bang real
one
quick.
time. It's a Care Bear throwdown. It was
We just had to
getting
bang.
real.
What is happening right now?
I'm just saying, we had to bang on the squad real quick. That's all.
They was trying to come for you.
Do you secretly resent your family's core religious beliefs because they infringe upon your personal freedom? You'd be like, fuck, I got to go do this bullshit ass ritual that Big Mama Amy Lou started 200 years ago.
That I don't even know what they talking about.
Gosh.
I was trying to go turn up at the 2 Chainz concert, and now I gotta go to church. This is messed
How
up.
many men stay home? I'm one of them stay home dudes.
Yeah, y'all go ahead.
What y'all doing? Oh no, I'm not.
I'm tired. Oh,
We like, where's Zoe at? Zoe don't come to this kind of shit.
so what? Who?
I'm just saying, is it wrong to be that way? Is it antisocial? Is it disrespectful?
Is it
because they will pull the disrespect card on you, like you didn't show up and that's disrespectful. No, I just don't like the mentality associated with that kind of thought process.
I wonder if any couples have actually broken up because of that. I'm not going to
we
your
gotta hear
mom.
that.
I'm not going to your mama's baptism or whatever.
Yo, mama, she just getting baptized?
I don't know. Yeah,
She should have did that when she was little. The fuck is going on?
She was turning up a little too much. She finally came to the white side.
I was gangbanging as a baby, and I didn't get a chance to get my baptism, but I'm gonna do it now.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I bet you there's a few couples that have had rocky roads.
Hey, this is interesting stuff.
Because
We
of
got
that.
callers. Let's get a couple callers in here, or should we take a quick break? I want to take a quick break. Listen, I want you to get to your phone lines right now. Get on the phone. The number to dial is 323-230-4445. That's 323-230-4445. We're talking about interfaithful relationships. Are you dating someone of a different religious, cultural background? And are you good at it? Is your relationship good? Is it a success? And if it is successful, we need you to call in and give us tips. But if it's bad, you need to tell us some of the pitfalls you are currently experiencing. 323-230-4445. We've got DJ Julian Ramirez, cousin of the Night Stalker. He's about to get busy.
Yee.
We'll be back in 2.2. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason back in the building. That was DJ Julian Ramirez on the ones and twos. Come on, man.
So fresh.
Had a little
so
moment.
fresh.
Had a little woo moment.
Woo woo.
I be wanting to go in. I had to play that classic Supreme Clientele, Tony Stark's, Ghostface Killer, Wu-Tang. You know who originated the style and the voice. Don't make me do a show about cultural appropriation. Motherfucker, just because you sound like Ray Charles don't mean you Ray Charles. Don't mean you can shit on Ray Charles.
Yeah, don't
But
talk
you know
trash.
Ray Charles ain't singing right no more. He ain't doing it like I'm doing it right now. He ain't sang like this in a while. What? He need to get beat up.
Dropped
Straight up.
off top.
You see what happened to motherfucking Robin Thicke, don't you? Huh? Straight suit up out your style. That's what need to happen. Anyway, okay. I'm going to lean back. We talking about being unequally yoked. Interfaithful relationships. How to make them work. I'm going to tell you right now. Sociologists, clinicians, relationship specialists, and relationship scientists. There is such a thing as a relationship scientist. One of the world's foremost scientists is a guy by the name of Benjamin Carney and Thomas Bradbury. These guys are professors over at UCLA. I urge that you get their book, Intimate Relationships. It costs $80. It's a textbook. That's the kind of book you and your boo need to read together instead of a Netflix night of
Chilling.
right, the Care Bears or whatever you're watching. That's a book you and your boo should read together. It's not easy reading, but it's not difficult either. These guys are relationship scientists. They study patterns using the scientific method to understand the nature of relationships.
It's kind of dope.
And a lot of these guys have come up with a great concept. And you know what it is? Inflexible beliefs create rigid, frigid relationships. The higher the functioning the relationship, the higher functioning relationships have extremely flexible beliefs.
Yeah.
So in order to have a successful interfaithful relationship, you got to have flexible beliefs. You got to be like, yo, this is why I say you got to put aside Jesus and you got to put aside Muhammad. You got to put aside some things. But if you're not going to put aside anything,
Oh, have fun by yourself.
you're going to be in love and you're going to hate somebody at the same time. The higher functioning the relationship, the more flexible the belief structure. The beliefs are actually fluid. But so many people live in these concretized belief constructs. In other words, the belief is stronger than mortar, stronger than concrete. And really, they're not even in love or married to their partner. They're married to their partner's behavior as it is defined by the expectations the belief produces.
Yikes.
As long as your ass is in line with this, we got a great relationship.
That doesn't sound fun, though.
It's not.
It doesn't sound enjoyable.
I'm just trying to tell you.
What? I mean, I've never been in this well, I guess I said the Catholic guy I dated, but what is the first question you would even ask somebody, that you're dating?
Well, if I was dating a Catholic, the first thing I would say to her is, are you in a relationship with me or are you in a relationship with your guilt?
Because at the end of the day, I mean, realistically, if people were smarter, like Zoe is just describing, you have to be flexible in your relationship. The religion wasn't really the reason that brought y'all together, so you're going to let it pull you apart? That don't sound too smart to me.
Shit, man. You'd be surprised, man. Veronica, speak on that.
What I will say is, it's like the same way because I coach a lot of couples in relationships, and one of the things that I set down as a baseline when I work with people is I say, okay, what is the vision? And I say, let's put your real needs up on the boards. Let's put your real needs up on the board, your real vision, and then let's design a vision that supports both of you. In other words, nobody gets left behind. So a lot of times what happens is because people don't have an aligned vision, they end up bickering and mismatching over the minutia rather than answering to the vision that gets everybody's needs met. So that's the first thing. So I think of religion as the same way. It's like, if you're going to be in the practice of spirituality or religious practice, why not design it in a way that it supports both of you? In other words, have the religion be the base, the support mechanism, the spiritual practice be the thing that. So it's like, what are the people?
Well, wait a minute. I see exactly where you're going.
I like it.
You know what the problem is, Veronica?
What the problem is?
Relationships are designed like religion and like corporations. And at the head of every religion and at the head of every corporation, there's a hierarchy. You got a CEO. You got a boss.
Mama.
You see? So
Pastor.
You're talking about cooperation, collaboration, compromise. Bosses ain't doing that. Designing bosses ain't doing that. Bosses is saying, follow the shit I want you to follow.
Because I'm the boss.
Because now you got to add in that other layer that is the power struggle in relationships. If I got the most resources, if I got the most to say. And if I'm taking care of you, you got to follow suit for my business plan.
Ooh.
Like, you can't work for a corporation and be secretly building your own corporation while working for them.
Ooh.
That's treason. That's mutiny.
Treason.
Right. That's why in a partnership, you come in as partners.
Well, see, now we got to rewrite the narrative. Because ain't no partnership when you got all the power. How you going to come in and share your power?
Nah.
Most people will be like, what?
But that's the whole thing is what we don't understand is that two people have different... in other words, people often look at relationships as like 50-50. It's not 50-50. It's 100-100. You operate 100% powerfully inside of your lane, your role, your energy, your polarity, and I do the same. It's 100-100. It's not 50-50, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then you put two people together that are 100-100 that are operating fully inside of their power. Now you have a nuclear reactor.
I smoke a bag of that.
That can get some shit done.
But let me challenge you on this. Whenever she speaks, she should have Pegasus music. Because although she said the truth, the reason why it's 50-50 because most people only got 50 to give because they think they're broken and need to be completed.
Ah, there it is.
That's why they coming with 50-50.
Oh, they only got 50.
They only got 50 to give. Now, they only know about the 50 they have to give. And then some of these motherfucking energy misers, right, won't even give you the full 50.
Oh, word. They saving. They
Word.
gotta.
Word.
Yikes.
That's real. That is real right there.
They just hurt everybody's feelings, bruh.
I'm just saying.
We're just being real. That's how we do over here.
You feel me? How many motherfuckers out there, regardless of having the same religion and being equally yoked and all of that shit, are energy misers? You not giving up all you want to give because you got everything you wanted, but it still doesn't satisfy you. And the only way for you to feel dissatisfaction with having everything you wanted or everything you thought you wanted, you had to get it. Sometimes God gives you exactly what you want so you can determine if that's some real shit worth having.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's real.
This is what you asked for. You like it or not? Nah.
Right.
Nope. Okay.
But because you got it, you got that mask on. Saying, I'm all right. I'm good. I'm happy.
Oh yeah, this is.
We look equally yoked.
We look good on the outside. Everybody else think we cool, but
You might be equally yoked, but you ain't equally stroked.
Word. No, I've been through that. I've been in situations where I had a man that was very resourceful and well resourced, and there was something that I think that my level of truth in the relationship both compelled him and fucking unnerved him. So, because I just call shit, right? I just name the invisible. It's what I do really for a living. I name the invisible. It's what I do all day long, right? So I name the invisible in my relationship. So when I would name shit, and it wasn't like angry, it just like, hey, did you notice that this was happening? Do you notice this is the dynamic? And he would start to pull back power because I think he felt so naked.
Wow.
Does that make sense? Like,
No,
it's like
I got
pulling
it.
back power because it's like otherwise I don't have control.
Wow. Listen, I want everybody to call me right now and claim your religious set. What religious set you from?
Where you from?
Right? Where you from?
What you
I'm gonna
throwing
tell you
up?
right now, I ain't got no religious set. And I said I ain't got no.
I ain't with a
Got no.
Got no.
I ain't got no. Call me right now, 323-230-4445. Listen, we got callers on the line right now. Let's go to line 2. Let's get Ronan on the line from Indy. Speak on it, Ronan.
Hey, what's up, family?
What's happening, Pimple Stillskin?
What's poppin'?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Whitney? What's up, Voda? What's going on? Man, you guys have described basically everything I ran the fuck away from and took a 3-year sabbatical for. I got tired of being caught in the spiritual set tripping nonsense.
Spiritual set tripping?
Like, see, the thing was, like, it was talk about, you're supposed to be asking me to get married, and how come, no one's, looking out for me? I want to be a stay-at-home wife. I say, are you serious? You can't even do shit in the house right now. So, it's all these. I mean, and then the thing where you're talking about stay at home during Sundays or church, but it was supposed to be an internet service we tune into. So it got to the point where she was more, I guess, married to the pastor and kind of divorced from the practice.
Wow.
And so
Wow.
Sometimes during those, the internet sermons, I would take a timely 30-minute shit just to get away from things. It just got annoying after a while because, you keep hearing the whole thing about faith without works is dead, but you're putting all your money and your faith into someone else to do shit for you, and you're not even willing to pick up your own ass to do something within you. And I hated that. So, that's where the most wildest arguments came from. Just like all these expectations, but you weren't even looking to put even 10% to the table and even move anything. So,
Wow.
It just got aggravating.
Let me just say, Ronan and that Dos Equis nigga. These two niggas are the most interesting niggas alive. That nigga got an experience for everything.
Ronan, yeah. He's making a murderer now.
There was a time I was finger banging a Jehovah Witness.
One time.
And she had a watchtower. She was reading it to me. Then she came.
Boom.
And then I realized, what the fuck? Ronan got experiences for everything.
All day. He's 57 years old.
There was that time I was eating out the only female Buddhist monk at a particular The fuck? You're like, Ronan,
What happened?
he been everywhere, boy. I appreciate the call, Ronan. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Hey, much love to y'all.
Listen, let me just say this. Try not to marry a Jehovah's Witness.
I can't even do it.
Let me tell you right now. Anybody whose temple ain't got no damn windows,
Yikes.
you motherfuckers don't even want the sun to come in.
That's kind of weird. Man. Well, what's up with the relationships between, you know what's funny is I never had an actual serious relationship with somebody in a different religion or whatever you want to call it, spiritualness. But my mom switched on us like 4 or 5 years ago and became a Jehovah's Witness. And when I tell you, all of us, it was like repellent. Like we were like, what are you doing? See, mom's calling. Yeah, I'm busy right now.
What about
Mom is calling. Ignore. She finally came back.
Was mom knocking on your bedrooms instead of knocking on the front door?
She's handing out pamphlets. I'm like, Mom, no, you better go outside and do that to the neighbors. Don't do it to me. We don't want to hear it. My aunt even told her, like, look, you better stop tripping. Don't come in here with all this family dinner. We don't want to hear it. Don't preach to us. We don't, just stick with what set we was already with. Come on.
Wow.
You gonna switch it up? You're 56 years old. What are you doing?
Hey, sometimes you need something to get you through.
She came back. So it got better. But it literally was a point in my life where I was like, man, I don't want to answer this phone call because I know that's all she's going to. She got like 10 times worse with the preaching. It was.
Anybody who's unequally yoked, call us right now, 323-230-4445. I want to go to Dallas. Line 5, we have a guest on by the name of Aaron. Line 5, Dallas, Big D, talk to us.
Hey, what's going on? This Ron, what's cracking, man?
Ron.
Hey, listen, your name is Aaron. Okay?
Hey.
I know you want to be different. I know you got two. I know you got. Hey, Ron. I know you got 2 A's in your name.
How many
your
A's
name
you
is
got?
Aaron, cuz.
It's Aaron.
Brother of Moses. You feel me?
Brother Whitney also. Brother of Whitney. My brother went through that phase too, trying to tell us, my name is Aaron. I'm like, no.
Hey, Ron.
Nah.
Listen, if you want us to stutter, Ron, we'll stutter. Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
Speak on it, Pim.
First off, shout out to the nigga Ronan, man. That nigga wordplay is ridiculous,
isn't
dog.
it?
I swear.
It really is.
He brings it every time, man. Shout out. Man, I swear, every time you talk about this religion, it gets to me, man. I have called in before and talked about religion. My last relationship, this is how crazy it was. She was a so-called Christian, okay? This is how bad it was. She told me when we first met, okay, no, I don't want to have sex before I'm married. I'm like, okay, whatever. Next thing you know, she getting her feelings. She get horny. We end up fucking.
Yep.
Once we fuck, she give me the guilt trip.
Of course.
Oh, we shouldn't have done that.
Why you want to say that after you nut, though? That's the selfish shit.
Yeah.
They want to have a guilt trip after they bust.
After they bust off.
After they gush off, then it's, I shouldn't have did that.
Oh, my gosh.
You should have stopped yourself from gushing.
Yo, she did it every time. Look, I ain't gonna I'm telling y'all, because this is real. I remember one time, she got so jealous one time. She made us, when we finished, she said, oh, I can't believe we did this. Oh, we need to stop and pray.
Nope.
You did all your praying. Wow. You did all your praying during sex. Oh, God.
Right.
Jesus. Oh, Lord.
I am on my knees, butt-ass naked.
No.
Praying. I'm listening to her like, God is looking at us with my dick out. What's going on?
Well, I will say this. Let me just say this. Hey, Ron, let me just say this. Yeah. That pussy must have been good as hell to get you on your butt-ass naked knees.
Yes.
She must have had that evil pussy.
Look, I'm about to do that next. I'm going to do that too, but I'm just going to slide, my situation in his face, though. I'm not going to pray. He can get on his knees and put his face somewhere else. So,
Wow, hysterical.
There it is.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, taco tasting Monday.
Pray to this.
But no,
wow.
Jeez, okay.
But that was the reason why we broke up, because it kind of got ridiculous at the end. She was saying why, we used to talk about God, and she used to love to smoke weed, and she was like, well, why you don't talk to me about God like I do? I'm like, well, God doesn't speak to me the same way you do. She used to call God Daddy.
Oh, that's weird.
Uh-oh.
That is weird.
Okay.
That's extremely weird.
Yes.
That's why that pussy was fire, and that's why you was on your knees praying.
Crazy.
Because that motherfucker crazy.
This chick is crazy. Man. Crazy.
God is my daddy. God fucked your mother? What is
is he gonna bust in right now? Because I don't have time for this.
Are you a demigod? Is your father named Zeus, bitch? What's
Hercules?
going on?
Hercules. Are you sure she wasn't a shim? I'm just saying she might have been Hercules up in there.
She just didn't wear no rubber that time. I'm just saying.
Hey, man, I love it, man. Hey, I appreciate the call, man. Thank you for this true and living experience with the bullshit.
Yeah,
Thanks, man. Call us anytime, man. Thank you, brother.
What? Why would she want to? I'm not stopping the flow to get on our knees unless we're doing something fun on our knees.
She didn't interrupt the flow.
She
She
finished.
bust off. Yeah.
Greedy.
She got hers.
That's crazy to me. I bet you she did that every week to that poor dude. That's crazy.
Man, we got callers like crazy, man. Let's get Miss Lips in here.
Yeah, I like these stories.
Miss Lips was the star of last Friday's show.
I feel like she did.
With her fucking sexpionage.
I told that story to so many people this weekend.
Dirty spy move.
Jesus.
Don't ever cross Miss Lips, goddammit.
Don't do it.
It gives her whole moniker, Miss Lips, a whole new connotation.
Yee.
Hey,
welcome to the show, baby girl.
Old me.
That was old Miss Lips.
Okay.
She's turned a new leaf, guys.
Yeah, all right. Jesus.
I like it.
She old. She need to turn over 4,000 leaves for that one. But go ahead, honey. Speak to us, babe, about your experience.
Wow. My daughter's father is a pastor, and he's a PK. But,
PK, for all of those who are listening, please explain what a PK is.
A PK is a preacher's kid.
Mm-hmm.
And preacher kids got good dick. Man, that boy has some good Christian dick.
All right.
Some good Christian dick.
I need to know where to order that.
They get enough practice.
It ain't the cross. This is dick. The cross is his dick.
You sound like you want another little bit of that PKD.
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 Hey, but the Christianity game is so much connected like the pimping game, because both hoes trying to get saved. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You still got to pay. You still got to become a member and pay the cost to be the boss. You understand what I'm saying? You still got to put that uniform on to be present. Yeah, it's the same shit. When you become a member of the church, the first thing they want to do is save you. That's the first thing they want you to do.
Wow.
The next thing they want to get you wet and baptized. Sounds real familiar to me. But to get back on the Christianity, my grandmother was a Jehovah's Witness, and my grandfather was a Baptist, but he was from Mississippi, and I get all my little vulgar language from him. But that shit, that religion, that Jehovah's Witness shit, is a cult. It's worse than science.
Scientology.
Yeah, it's way worse than that. It's way worse than the church.
Wow. What if you married? What if a Christian and a Scientologist got together?
That should never happen.
Yeah, I think the Scientologist might kill the Christian.
For sure.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, go ahead. Finish. I'm sorry.
And another thing, in the Bible, and they really don't talk about this, but the slaves paid the master just for them to worship, Jesus that day on Sunday.
Damn. You got to pay for slavery?
You had to pay. You had to pay the master for you to have a church worship. Back in the day, you sure did.
Wow.
You sure did. And I heard that they had to have them led the people to get together, and they would have to pay the master at the end.
crazy.
That's from the great-grandfather.
Miss Lips,
Yeah.
you the business once again. You brought us a lot of good information into the Voice of Reason. I so appreciate you reaching out and sharing, man. Thank you so much, young lady. And again, we're back here on Wednesday. You know you could call us anytime and share your
I love
stories,
Miss
man.
Lips.
She's the realest.
PKD. I'm on the search now.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm
Go to
find me
church.
some PK. Nah.
Now, it might have a little bit of boo-boo
I'm just gonna parking lot pimp in the church. How about that? Can I do that? Just hang out. Like I can't afford to come into the church. I'm just gonna chill outside and wait for everybody to let out. No.
Wow,
Find me a
that's
little
terrible.
No, come on, PKD. What up?
Let me ask you this. Can a religiously institutionalized mind experience unconditional love?
Ooh, great question.
That's tough. That's a hurtful question because, I mean, more than anything, I just sit back and I watch sisters in the church. And they are the ones that make up 85% of the population. They're the ones that are waiting on God to deliver them a man in the mail, right? They're the ones waiting on that. And it's hurtful because the sisters are taking their cue in large numbers from a man who's looking to take advantage of them. Whether it's their purses or their pussies. And in many cases, both. They don't get to pursue happiness unless he signs off on it.
Which don't even make sense.
Can I speak to it from a woman's perspective?
Sure. You're a woman, aren't you?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I am.
And the men that I've interacted with, I mean, again, if you think about a woman as being a receiver of masculine energy and his divine force, whatever he's transmitting, she brings into consciousness and she brings into reality. She gives birth to it, right? That's just the natural spiritual order of things. So I will say this. Any man that I've dealt with that's been highly conditioned and highly programmed and is rigid in his thinking, I am always left feeling jammed up, fucked up, bound up. Men that are fluid and free and permeable and sort of like what you were describing earlier, though, as sort of qualities that are sort of more flexible. I always experienced more freedom, more fluidity. I tend to manifest more. I tend to be I become more fluid because he's more fluid, right? So I've never experienced a man's energy that is rigid and conformist that has ever made me feel like anything but shit.
Wow.
Sexually.
Wow. You touching on something really heavy here. This goes back to my concept of hierarchy. Who came up with the concept of hierarchy? Was it religion or was it nature? Because right off the top, religion makes man the leader. Creates a hierarchy in the relationship. But if we go back to Egypt, if we go to India, even if we go to ancient Persia, we see duality. Where there's a male god, there's a female counterpart.
That's right.
On every level.
That's right.
So my whole point is, could religion at large be anti-relationship?
Yeah, because it came. I mean, the Christianity. Remember, if you watch what's that great movie Zeitgeist, and it breaks down religion. It talks about how originally Christianity was based on, first it was based on Kemet, but then it was based on astrology. It was based on the natural order of things and looking at the zodiac, and it was all correlate, all sacred geometry. It's only when they decided to politicize it, when the church decided to politicize it to give man control, right? It's like it got intervened with, and they fucked with it and jammed with it so that men could have control. And that's when shit went left. Because that's when you began to experience the imbalance. What you're experiencing today that's so insane is also due to the lack of the feminine being in the healthy divine feminine being in divine balance with the healthy divine masculine. So you've got this over machismo society. It's really a war machine. Because really, it's like we got to figure out a way to get the damn resources off the planet, and we got to go to war with everything and everybody. And so you take the feminine out of her right role, and so that's why you see so much dysfunction. Is because there's not enough divine, healthy, feminine presence because they took it out on purpose.
It's crazy because you're talking about some unnatural shit that's constructed in a way that is clearly flawed. So we hate we hate sex, but sex will manifest itself in a deviant way. So we hate it, we won't talk about it, we won't embrace it, but then it'll come out as pedophilia. Or it'll come out in the black community as freakiest ladies you find in the church. Right? Freakiest women are the ones in the church because they're the most sexually repressed. You don't even have a system in place to say, okay, here's the spiritual value of redirecting sexual energy and turning it into a creative, transformative force. Right? There's a book on it. I'll tell you what it is in a moment. Right? They don't teach that. They just say, don't do it. Then here you are walking around with unresolved desires.
Loaded guns.
And next thing you know, every opening looks juicy.
Anything. Even that dude that was a girl now.
Oh, God. What you call him, a shim?
A shim.
Now you humping on shims.
You don't even know. That's right. That's what happens.
It's terrible, man.
That's what happens.
This shit is out of control.
Y'all
right
gotta get
now.
it together.
Y'all better pull it
Y'all
together.
better get it together.
This shit's about to go bad.
You might be just in the club like, she looking good, and he like, hey, girl, how you doing?
Now Caitlyn is cute. This thing is out of control.
This is getting crazy.
Listen, we got to take a quick break. I want to get Julian back in here. Hey, Julian, can we get a hot little mega mix and then we'll come back? We're going to take more callers. Get to your phone lines, 323-230-4445. Listen, if you're in a relationship where you're struggling to balance differing religious beliefs, if you are in an interfaithful relationship, you call me and let me know the pros and cons of being in that. I want to know what religious set you from. We won't disrespect your set. If you call in and you tell us you're a Christian, more power to Jesus, the Son, God the Father, and the homie, the Holy Ghost. We got love for all three of them, which are the same thing. Yeah. But if you Islamic, we roll with Muhammad.
Yeah.
If you Buddhist, we roll with the Buddha. What's up, Buddha?
Hey, boo.
Banyan trees for everybody.
Belly's out.
You know what I mean? Saying, you feel me? Call us. Let us know what your religious set is. It's religious gangbanging. Interfaithful relationships is today's topic.
Yes.
How to deal with relationships that have two different belief systems. How you gonna raise your kid? We want to know. 323-230-4445. I'm taking a quick break. Julian Ramirez, take us out. Welcome back to the Voice of Reason, man. My man, DJ Julian Ramirez, out here turned up. Playing hot records, man. You know,
I want to know what Julian's religion is.
This is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say. I really want some pastors to call in and challenge my knowledge of the Bible.
Even Bible thumpers. You don't even gotta
Bible thumper. Call in, challenge me.
No.
Even Muslims, call in, challenge me. Right? Call in.
Call in. 323-230-4445.
I want you to challenge me. Because I believe you can have a happy relationship without religion. And I believe if you take some of these concretized cultural beliefs out of your relationships, that will be one of the murkiest filters you could remove. Uh-oh, phone is ringing. Somebody want this. Somebody want this fade. Somebody want this fade. Somebody about to catch this fade right now. Veronica, you there? I think Veronica. Oh, look at Whitney done got up and answered the phone. I'm just saying. I want to holler at somebody about this, because I believe you don't need it. You don't need God. Well, let me just say it another way. You need God. You just don't need religion. Then we might have an atheist call in and say God doesn't exist. But, there's a weakness in that argument, too. Who was it? Did you get him? Who is it? Well, write his name down, boo thing. Tell us who this dude is. Oh, that's the homie. Yeah, that's the homie. He good. That's Veronica. But it's good. We gonna bring Red up in here. Look at you over here engineering. I see you, cousin. No, not yet. Not yet. Should I drop him? No. We want Red. Let me just say this. I really want somebody to call in and tell me why it's necessary to have a Western religious construct. Do you know how many sisters out there will not consider the relationship real or valid, or she doesn't have to be faithful if you guys don't get married? And I mean the traditional Bridezilla styled, it's a lot of people out there that refuse to do it. Do we got Veronica? Could you bring Veronica up?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
We got a phone caller calling in again. The phone lines are crazy right now. But are you listening to what I'm saying, Veronica? Like,
yeah, I am here.
There are a lot of people who won't sisters, because brothers don't really give a fuck.
Nah.
Brothers will follow what the sisters do.
Yep.
So if the sisters is running to the chapel, brothers is like, God damn, I got to go to the chapel because I like her. You know,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and can I just insert something here that I think is really important about all this? And that is the fact that we have been so deeply trained out of African religion. So let's go back to the real, which is like, we did not come from this Christian stuff. We came from Santeria. Well, Santeria is actually a derivative of Ifa and Yoruba, right? So in the Orisha constellation, yes, there's polarity. There's the masculine and there's the feminine. But here's the other thing about other religions that are actually more supportive to the relationship. In Ifa, you do divination, right? Where you I don't know how to do divination. In the I Ching, which
That's
is
devil
the
worship,
Asian
okay?
thing.
Hold on, don't you come in here with none of that devil worship, all right? That's the first thing.
The fact that white Jesus has turned us against our black gods, that were the first gods, it shows you what a fucking number they've done on us.
But you said divination. I don't want to go to hell, okay?
All right. Well, that's where all your friends are going to be, though. That's where all your friends are going to be.
But see, this is the mentality you got to deal with.
No, I understand.
Right.
But what I'm saying is that the practices that have divination, whether it's the I Ching, which is the 4,000-year-old Asian spiritual oracle,
those are Asian devils, Asian pagans.
One of the things that the Chama talks about, I think, that is profound, but it's so simple. It's like when you're in relationships, sometimes you need what's called a neutral arbiter. Neutral arbiter of the relationship, which divination can be. Right? So I find that the healthiest relationships I've been in have been when both partners agree to sort of say, you know what, we may be at odds about something, but let me check in with something that is got more spiritual connection with myself. That I may be being in my ego right now. Let me check that. I maybe I can't see everything I need to see clearly. And so to have a neutral arbiter in the middle of your relationship is actually one of the most powerful things that you can do, because then you can both come off of control bullshit.
But wait, some Christians would say this is why we go to our pastor. And we just did a show about how that shit can go bad. And I think also this neutral arbiter, even if it's a spiritual medium of divination, can be misused. Too much of anything makes you an addict. And everything that is used can ultimately be misused if not properly observed.
That's fine. I get that. I'm saying that most Negroes ain't even doing that. In other words, they're not even bothering to do the simple thing of actually checking in with something higher than themselves.
Most people are reading out of them little. Most people
human.
Right. Right. Most people don't even read them little multicolored New Testament Bibles.
Nope.
It's bad. But hey, what can you do?
What can you do?
I want to say this in terms of religion and relationship. Wherever there's religion, there's going to be a hierarchy. So that means relationships that are under the control of a religion will establish a hierarchy. And unfortunately, ladies, you're number 2. You're always vice president. And sometimes not even vice president. Sometimes you're vice regent, vice lieutenant.
That doesn't sound too cool to me.
Wow.
right? Vice Secretary.
Sergeant at Arms.
Not even, no.
Nope,
can't
no.
have you with the military shit.
No.
You fuck around and kill me.
Yeah, for sure.
So, Vice, no, you're chief cook.
Executive chef. Just put executive in front of it. She'll be like, oh my gosh, yay.
Executive chef, chief mama. Chief mama. It's unfortunate. We got callers on the line. I want to hear from you guys, man. How many of you guys had a struggle with being unequally yoked? 323-230-4445. Call me right now. 323-230-4445. Let's get line 2 in here. Red from Missouri. Speak on it.
What's going on, Zoe? Whitney, Veronica.
Hey.
What's happening, fam?
Hey, Red.
Oh, nothing much, man. This is a very interesting topic. I think it's part of the reason I got a divorce.
Wow. Speak on it.
Before, it was about a month prior to our wedding, my wife was Lutheran at the time.
Lutheran, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
She had a girlfriend who was a Muslim.
Uh-oh.
That she asked me, like I said, about a month before we got married, she asked me if I found her attractive. And I was like, yeah, she's attractive. So she ended up bringing her to the house one evening. Mind you, she doesn't drink. She's feeding her supposedly virgin strawberry daiquiris. What ended up coming down was we ended up all sleeping together that night.
Polygamy.
She told me a month after we got married that she wanted her girlfriend. This is her friend from college. She's known this woman for years. She said that she wanted her to leave the mosque. And she told me, and this is the coldest shit ever, because she ended up losing a very good friend for some silly shit. She basically told me, she's like, I knew if you made love to her, she would leave her religion.
Your wife pulled the old Mamager Hambo.
Yeah, this is right before we got married. I thought that was the most fucked up thing, and I knew right then that we were pretty much done.
So she used your dick as a religion killer missile.
That's messed up.
Wow.
She dickmatized her friend.
She aimed this nigga's dick at this woman's religion.
The coordinates we need. Where were the coordinates? Shoot your dick towards Jesus.
Nigga got a Scott dick.
Wow.
And she told me that I couldn't believe it. I'm like, you did what? And she's like, well, I've been trying to get her to leave. You know, I don't really care for Muslims and all this and that. I'm like,
that's crazy.
Mind you, I'm not religious at all. Like I throw money at the TV and turn on church on Sundays. You know, I don't know. It was just fucked up, man.
You know what's crazy? Every show we get a wow moment.
Wow, yeah, I'm over here just
fucking scud dick.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna aim you at her belief.
That's crazy.
The funny thing is, before we got married, she used to bring girls home all the time. And then as soon as right after we got married, it was like that party shut down, like immediately.
But you know what's amazing to me? You know what's amazing to me, Red? How you can be Christian and still justify sin.
Yeah.
See, I don't really believe in sin. Fuck sin. I don't really care what the fuck that's about. You know? I'm a big boy. I don't have little boy fears. And to me, all sins are childish fears, right? But if you ascribe to that particular religious construct, how do you day in and day out justify this bullshit? How you gonna like women and bisexuality and taco tasting and still go to church and be like hallelujah and speak in tongues?
And just
I just don't
like the
shit don't go together.
They don't at all.
I told her, I was like, because I used to always poke at my ex-wife about religion. And I used to tell her, I was like, well, you know, I said, being Lutheran is kind of like being Mormon. They didn't allow blacks until 1978.
And that is a whole nother monster.
That's weird.
How you gonna have an interfaithful relationship with somebody, especially if you're black? Say you're a Baptist and then your woman is a Mormon. They books say you got a tail. black people got tails in the Mormon book.
We do?
Yeah, we were cursed to be black,
Hilarious.
and we got tails.
I don't know where mine's at.
I'm just saying.
Sorry, Mormons. I don't have a tail.
How you gonna be black and be in a belief system that says you were cursed to be dark skinned, and all of the joyful people in heaven are white because they're happy?
Haters gonna hate.
I'm just saying.
That's weird. Hey.
I mean, when you so lost, anything feels good to
There
be
it
a
is.
part of. Be like, shit, I'm a Klansman. I know I'm black. White power.
I don't know. It's just funny to me how you can have that mentality to destroy someone's mindset by using someone else to do it.
Crazy, brother. Thank you so much for that story.
Wow,
Once
yeah.
again, Red comes in here
Hit
with,
us with the wow.
I fucked her out of Islam. What the hell?
Damn. All right, dude. You're doing good over there, Red.
My
Keep up
penis
the good work.
Took her shahada back.
Keep up your
Good work.
Jesus, keep up the good work. Keep
keep on
fucking people out of their beliefs.
Yes, keep doing
Jesus.
that. I don't know.
I'll do my best.
You know,
Good looking, Red.
you're doing the Lord's work over here, Red. Good job.
He didn't want her in there anyway. Allah was like, get her out of here. Get Red in there to fuck that out of her.
It's like an exorcism or something. We just gotta fuck this out of her. She is going crazy.
Wow.
Wow.
Let's go to Texas, man. Sean Breeze, line 4.
Hey, hello.
What's happening, Pam?
Hey, yo.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Veronica, Zoe? How you guys doing?
Oh, I'm
Whitney, I'm sorry,
oh,
my bad,
Well,
my bad.
damn, you just don't even like me. It's cool.
I got you, Whitney. I got you, Whitney. I
Okay.
had a little blank out moment. I'm kind of nervous. I'm
Come on,
kind
it's
of
too
blanked
late.
out
You
for a
fucked
little
up.
bit.
It's all
The
good.
beautiful Whitney. I follow you on Instagram. You're looking very
One of the most beautiful women on
great.
the West
I can't
Coast,
say
and
too
you
much.
forgot her name. Great, yeah.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, she
sorry,
fucked
I can't-
off your little shot.
I can't say too much because I know my girlfriend listens. So you just
Don't try to claim your girlfriend now. Don't try to say you got a girlfriend now and have you fucked up. It's cool.
Got him.
Hey man, you trying to get me in trouble.
Let me speak on the one I remember. Yeah, my girlfriend. Shout out to you, baby.
Yeah,
ahead, bro.
I don't have I don't think I have a wow moment, but I want to add to the point of what Miss Lip said when she was making the comparison between the church and the pimp game, and it really made me think about. I was reading this book called The Black Players, and it spoke about how when a hoe pretty much became a part of the pimp stable, that she had a choosing fee. So I was thinking, like, man, like the tithe and offerings was like a choosing fee. In the church, so it just kind of made me. It was kind of like a profound thing, that kind of aha moment when Miss Lip kind of made the comparison of the pimp game in the church.
So you telling me, tithing, giving your 10% is really choosing your pimp?
Pretty much.
And all the
it's a choosing fee.
parishioners are straight up hoes.
Faux show.
Yep.
Somebody
That's
got to
it.
call
That's
in and
all I
disagree
got.
with this motherfucker right
That's
now.
all I got.
Somebody better call in and save their Jesus right now. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
All right.
Somebody
All
better
right, yeah.
call in and speak up for Jesus, Muhammad, Moshe, Musa,
Buddha,
Ibrahim. Somebody better call in and speak up for the 3 Western belief systems. Pretty much been westernized now. Right? Judaism, Islam, Christianity. Somebody call in and save them. Wow. We got another caller on the line. I want to get them all in. Hustle, Miami, line 5.
Yeah.
Speak on it,
Man,
Pimp.
What's up, my people?
Hey,
What's happening,
Hustle.
Ronan? I'm at Hustle.
Hey, Veronica. What's up, Whitney?
Hey.
What's up? I ain't even mad at you calling me Ronan, man. Respect to that dude.
Yeah, that's a good dude.
So look, when I first heard this topic, the first thing I was thinking about was something that you used to say about having respect as your religion.
Wow.
Because I feel like that crosses all borders.
Yeah.
But for me, really, I think love should be the foundation of all religious practice. Because I have yet to find one person, one religion that is against love. Now, they may have different forms and they may have different visions for God and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But isn't the point of a relationship the purpose to get better as a collective?
Right.
So I say focus on the similarities instead of magnifying the differences. You know what I mean?
I could smoke
I
a
feel
bag
like
of that.
that's the approach, man.
Definitely.
Man, hey, listen,
That sounds
man.
like it might work.
Hustle, man.
Hustling.
Come on, man. Red, Hustle, Ronan.
Got a good squad on our
We got a nice little squad.
Yeah.
On some real.
All-star team. Over
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate the call, man.
man. Much love.
It's true.
there. That is.
Listen, let me say something about love. Love is really, some people say on the other end of love, on the other end of fear is love. Right? You can't love until you overcome fear. When you have fear, you need certainties. You need physical certainties, you need emotional certainties, and you definitely need ideological certainties or beliefs. If you take that belief from me, who am I? What do I have?
I don't know nothing.
Do you see what I'm saying? So wherever there is a fear, I mark my word, there's going to be a belief there, a corresponding belief. This is how victimhood works. Victimhood justifies victimization, right? Because there's the idea there that says wherever there's an idea, there's an identity. Wherever there's an identity, there is ego. Fear, ego, figo.
Boom.
Chapter 7, the relationship dismount. I'm just saying.
Make sure you go get that.
I'm just saying, quick plug. But wherever there is fear, there's a corresponding justification or ideological kind of, this is the reason, excuse. This is why I'm this way. And religion fits into that. This is why guilt works so well with religion. How many times have you fucked somebody, and I mean fuck the dog shit out of them, enjoyed the fucking, and then felt guilty because? How many times you married somebody outside of your belief system and swallowed the guilt? Like, I love him, I want this relationship, so I'm going to swallow what I really want, which is my belief system. And if you don't have the requisite tools to reconcile or resolve that issue, it's just going to fester on the inside of you. How many times you regurgitate that as, I gave up my belief for you.
And then
Once you get cheated on. Ooh.
and then.
I damn near gave up my God for you. Wow.
Ooh-wee.
Yikes.
How many times has that happened?
I wager a whole bunch of times with these people.
I feel like a lot of that is going on.
A lot of that is going on right now.
Going on right now.
This is crazy. Listen, I want to take another quick break because I love this dude's DJing. Give us a quick Julian Ramirez mega mix. I'm going to come back to the topic, and when we do come back, we're going to be close to wrapping. If you want to call in and share your story with us, the number to dial is 323-230-4445. 323-230-4445. We're talking about interfaithful relationships, man.
Yes, sir.
It's a tough one to be in. We'll be back in 2.2. Hey! Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason is back in the building. We're talking about interfaithful relationships. What is an interfaithful relationship? It's two religious beliefs coming together, commonly known as unequally yoked. We've been all over this topic today. Hopefully we sparked something in you to go do some research. There's a book out there called, I love this book, Stephen Prothero. Prothero. It's called Religious Literacy. And I love the line in the book where he basically says, America is the most religiously diverse country in the world, but it is simultaneously, parenthetically, the most religiously illiterate. So Christians don't know much about Christianity.
Yeah.
They don't really know much about other people's belief systems.
Nah.
And the other belief systems don't know very much about, Christianity. I mean, it's a great book to read. Religious Literacy. Stephen Prothero. Please get a copy of it. Veronica, give me 3 tips that you would give an interfaithful, I have sinned couple.
Well, I think. Well, number one is get really clear about the meaning that the other person assigns their religious. In other words, not everybody assigns the same meaning to the same rituals or has the same value system about what it means. And so, therefore, some people can be very flexible and fluid. Some people are really jammed up. And so I would have very deep, thoughtful conversations before I even really considered entering into a committed relationship with somebody about what the meaning that they assign their religion.
Right.
And because I just think otherwise, because to get that sprung on you is insane.
I mean, because
it really is.
The real big issue is how are we going to raise the kid? As a matter of fact, Whitney, you have something for us that...
Yeah, I do. I had
Yikes.
I had somebody ask this question, and maybe some of us callers can help, or maybe we can help. But she wrote in and said she's pregnant by her best friend of 12 years' husband. Oh. She said she would be the godmother to her child. So her best friend of 12 years is pregnant by her best friend's husband.
Yikes.
She said, it's really eating me inside. How do I tell my friend of 12 years I am pregnant with her husband?
With her husband's baby batter.
And she doesn't want, the husband to leave her best friend or anything like that. She just wants to know how to deal with this situation.
Well, first off, this is when people get hella religious.
Yeah.
Like when you in a shit storm, that's when you get hella religious, right?
Mm-hmm. Even she said her best friend wants to be the godmother.
That's when motherfuckers start learning how to read the book and be like, what did the scripture psalm said? Here's the thing.
Oof.
This is going to be a mess.
Hot ass mess.
Who is the one that don't know? In that little triad.
The triad?
Which one of them don't know?
The best friend.
So
the wife.
The wife don't know.
The wife does not know.
Okay, so this ties into our last show, Crimes of Passion. Somebody about to get fucked up.
Yep.
Now, see, this is when I start questioning religion. Where God at? Because God should prevent what's about to happen. When that wife find out.
She gonna kill everybody.
Tell me now. When that wife find out, what do y'all think is going to happen? Get to your phone lines right now, 323, and somebody call me and give me some estimates. Right? Because let me just say, is the wife the best friend of the girl who got pregnant by the husband?
Yep. Best friends. Best friends of 12 years.
Wow.
How long?
That's ugly.
That's ugly. How long has Papa Longstroke?
Let's see. I think she said that, actually.
How long they been fucking around?
She's been messing around with 4 years.
Okay, so she gonna have to tell her from another country.
For sure.
She got to be in Bangladesh somewhere petting tigers or some shit and be like, and by the way.
And this is black love, by the way, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, this is not you can't blame it on it's probably some crazy white girl. No.
Hey, I'm just gonna tell you right now. People don't understand the complexity of attraction, of spirituality. First off, this is a whole nother show, but you could be with somebody, right? You could be with somebody and meet your soulmate. And your soulmate could be with somebody you know.
That's right.
Yeah. We did.
Hey, put on that Erykah Badu Next Lifetime.
Next time, yeah.
Come on, let's get that cracking.
Let's turn into
Come on,
butterfly.
DJ.
Get on it, DJ.
I'm just saying, because ultimately, Next Lifetime. Okay, you could tell he's 7 years old.
He's 12.
What is it? Who is Erykah Badu?
He wasn't even born when it came out.
Oh, you mean the DOC, baby mama? Yeah, I got the records right here. This is boy right here. He just young. He don't know.
It's okay. We gonna teach.
But
You gonna learn
he's
today.
Good, but he's good.
You gonna learn
good.
today.
Yeah, but it's real.
That's real.
This is a real situation.
I can't.
My question is, should you pass up on your soulmate?
I don't think you should. No.
You can't.
So-
you actually can't.
So if you can't pass up on your soulmate, how do you break it to your current partner? How do you come to them and be like, look, man, 7-8 years together.
It's been a good run.
I love you to death. But I met the other chamber of my heart, nigga.
And it's...
I'm going to have to shit on this whole situation we've
we
established.
shut this all down.
We get the shutdown.
Code red. Code red. We're done.
I'm just saying. Love you to death. You going to get the fruit cake every Christmas. But I ain't going to be able to fuck with you.
Nah, I can't even do it.
But see, that's another thing is I think that we're so infantile about how we view relating. In other words, it always has to be about like ownership and property and mine, and it's fixed and it's rigid. It's like if we were sane.
Oh, wait a minute.
Say,
Hold
you know
on.
What?
Hold on. Turn off Erykah Badu and put on the Care Bears. Go ahead. Now finish.
No, not the Care Bears.
Yeah, because this My Little Pony, Care Bears, anyone. My Little Pony is beautiful.
No,
Hilarious.
Erykah Badu was great.
Yeah, I was gonna say she on the
No,
same.
the only reason why I say this, Veronica, is most people you already know. Just go ahead, finish, Veronica. I want you to finish your thought.
Well, I'm just saying, like even in other more advanced, ancient spiritual practices, they recognize that change, could happen, and so it's like if we had more fluid understanding of relating, and we said, you know what, because I, as a human being, I'm not here to meet all of your needs. No one human being is meant to meet another human being's full set of needs.
But this is
And
part of the problem.
The more flexibility that you have around that, the more power you have, because you can pull from the universe instead of draining on an individual. So if somebody comes along with a real mate, a real soulmate, a real twin flame, a real partner, there should be room in that, in whatever configuration there is, because we need to be able to deal with reality and not have reality fit our stupid sociological construct.
I mean,
it's not gonna.
We got to do this Wednesday.
Yeah.
What if your soulmate is your brother or sister-in-law?
Oh,
yikes.
That's real.
Yikes. Now, please understand the difference between a soulmate and just attraction. Like, goddamn.
Correct. Or a twin flame in attraction.
Listen, dating a younger woman opened my mind to a lot of shit. Like, she was like, hey, man, you can't walk around in basketball shorts. I was like, why? She was like, because women can see your dick.
Your dick print was out, Zoe?
It was out. And I mean, we were in Miami at the time, and she was like, yo, for real.
Like, you better conceal the weapons,
Like,
sir.
she was bugging. Like, she was like, listen, we're going to go into this motherfucking finish line, and I'm going to buy you some motherfucking...
Compression shorts.
Some compression shorts. I was like, I'm wearing no motherfucking compression shorts. But what I learned is, right, being with a younger woman, at the end of the day, there's different levels of maturity, and not just age maturity. It's like spirit maturity. You could be a young motherfucker with an old soul and be aware of certain things that older people are unaware of. When it comes to this soulmate shit, let me just tell you right now, it's real. It's a real situation.
Oh, yeah.
And, we're going to do this show. I think we're going to do this show.
I feel like this is this is the warm up, y'all.
There's a difference between sexual attraction and being attracted to your soulmate. Sexual attraction, hey, let's fuck.
Yeah.
Now, that calls into play discipline. Okay, be on your square. You can't fuck everything that presents itself to you.
Yeah, because we'd be doing it a lot.
Everybody would be cheating, and it would just be...
It'd be a whole fuck fest.
But then the question comes into play. First off, there's soulmate, then there's twin flame.
Yes.
How you turn that shit down? What if it's your wife's sister?
Ooh.
Ugh. Baby, I picked the wrong one.
I'm sorry, I didn't meet her for you.
How do you tell your wife I picked the wrong sister, baby?
Well, that's exactly why we shouldn't be settling out here. That's exactly why we shouldn't be settling. And we should have more fluidity in the relationships that are not practice runs, but just that are more, that aren't the one. We
Wait,
should
but
have
how
more
do you
fluidity around that?
How do you swallow this pill? How do you swallow this pill? I met you in order to meet your sister.
Who is my real love?
You're the bridge to my soulmate.
You should feel.
Yeah.
You should feel honored.
You should feel honored for bringing us
being
together.
our vehicle.
Can you be our maid of honor?
You was the relationship metro link.
After I divorce her.
Oh God. I'm sorry, Veronica.
See, I mean, that's what I mean, honestly, that's why I say you have to fall in love with reality. Like you have to fall in love with reality.
Veronica.
Yes.
We got to save this for Wednesday.
We got to save it for Wednesday.
All right.
This is going to be our topic.
This is going to be good.
Yeah.
You already know it's hot. Woo.
Well, if you're not with your soulmate, then who you with? A cup holder?
Something.
A cup holder.
We going to call the show soulmate or placeholder. Which one you got?
What you got?
Which one you fucking?
Settling or not? You settling or not?
Damn. Shit is getting ugly by the end of the show. Anyway, the voice of reason is what we do. We're designed to ruffle a little feathers. We'll be back Wednesday from 5 to 7 p.m. Hopefully, can we have her call in?
I can. Let me try.
We will keep her anonymous.
I'm gonna try. I'll reach out and see what we can do.
I got love for you guys. Continue to support the voice of reason. Go to IamZoWilliams.com and purchase my newest book, The Relationship Dismount, How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship. We've got to wrap it right now. I got love for you guys. Thank you, Julian Ramirez, as well as Whitney Tabor, as well as Veronica Conway. I'm Zoe Williams signing off. Voice of Reason. We'll be back Wednesday from 5 to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will holla. Deuces.